Hello and welcome to another Classic Edition, the series where we show you pioneering maps of yesteryear in all their original glory. This map, Kingdom of the Sky, was created by me, Blame the Controller. This map was originally released on August 7th, 2011, and was the very first map I ever made. When it was first released, nearly all Minecraft maps used text files or in-game signs to tell the story. This map was pioneering in that it was the first ever in the world to use YouTube integration with audio files. The player immersion that this offered the player was at the time unparalleled and resulted in overwhelming success. For this version, we have fully integrated the audio into the map itself to heighten the immersion even further. Kingdom of the Sky plays much more like a traditional adventure game similar to The Legend of Zelda. It was originally designed to be extremely difficult. For that reason, equipment and resources are scarce. However, a lot has changed since the map was first released, and because of that, new mechanics like sprinting and health regeneration make it a little bit easier. I still suggest that you take your time and not rush through it, however. This release on the marketplace is my first opportunity to actually make some money from all the hard work that went into creating this map. Despite the fact that the original had hundreds of thousands of downloads, I never saw a cent. So thank you very much for making this purchase. I hope you enjoy reliving this classic, Kingdom of the Sky. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Oh, good, you can. What a relief. Forgive me, where are my manners? My name is Lord Decimus, and I have brought you to the Kingdom of the Sky. I must apologize for your rough landing. I'm afraid it was the only way I could bring you here. You see, I am in dire need of your help. My family has ruled the Kingdom of the Sky for thousands of years, and for generations we had peace and prosperity. Recently, we were attacked by a great evil that whisked away all my people and imprisoned me here within my own castle. I am in need of your help, traveler. I need you to come to the castle and release me from this prison. Together, we will fight off the evil. We will free my people and return the Kingdom of the Sky to the way it was. But first, you will need supplies. Near you are some houses that once belonged to my people. Go through them and see if you can find any supplies, weapons, armor, and food. Do not worry about taking these things, as my people would have been more than happy to have helped you. When you have what you need, follow the road out the east gate. Of course, the bridge would be broken. Nothing can ever be easy. Very well, then, there is a machine within this island you are on. It is capable of repairing the bridge all by itself. This is what you must do. Turn around and head back into the town, and leave out the north gate this time. There you will see a path that has been overgrown by time. It's still barely visible, though. If you follow that path, it will lead you to a cave, and inside that cave is the Great Library and the machine. Find your way to the machine and activate it. Then, you can cross this bridge. Traveler, there is something I forgot to tell you. I lived here my whole life, so I didn't even think of it, but remember how I said that this is called the Kingdom of the Sky? It's for good reason. If you do not watch where you step, well, let's just say it's a very long way down. Also, ever since the attack, strange creatures and beasts have been appearing in the kingdom. Be on your guard. I heard that there may be 1 or 2 spiders down in that cave. You made it! I never had any doubts. I'm guessing those stories of the spiders were greatly exaggerated as well. In any event, to activate the machine, all you have to do is press the button on the wall. If you want to see it in action, turn to your left and you can watch it building the bridge. When you're done, go around the corner to your right. There will be a path leading back to the surface. Now that silliness with the bridge is over, we can get on to more important things like freeing me from this prison. Ahead of you, you'll see the Tower of the Silver Legion. They were the protectors of the Kingdom of the Sky before the attack. Now that I think of it, they didn't really do that good of a job. Perhaps I should have a word with them after all this is over. Anyways, inside the tower, you'll find plenty of weapons and armor if you are in need of resupply. When you're done, next to the tower is the Great Wing Bridge. Activate it and cross. What? What do you mean the button doesn't work? Are you sure you're pressing the right button? Huh, there's only one button you say? Well, okay, but are you pressing it correctly? You apply pressure, button goes in, button goes out, nothing? Huh, not working? Well, what is it with these bridges? Is there a bridge epidemic that I'm somehow unaware of? Okay, okay. You know what? No need to panic. No need to panic. You handled the last bridge situation. Now this one might take a little bit longer, but you know what? I have faith in your abilities. I know you can do it. You have to do it because you're the only one that can get me out of here. Anyways, when you were on your way here, if you had looked to the left, you could have seen the giant glowing orbs of lava floating in the air. They belong to the Magi of the Burning Sands. Those are what are known as foci, and they supply energy to all the islands and, most importantly, to the Great Wing Bridge. It seems that they are not all activated, and on closer inspection, it looks like the keystone from the Great Wing Bridge is also missing, so you'll need to find that as well. Alright, this is what you need to do. If you turn around, you will see the Skywalk. In order to get there, you need to cross some of the great chains that hold these islands together. I know that there might be one or two broken chains, but I assure you that all the chains that are not broken are perfectly safe. So head back and turn left at the tower, then cross the chains that are perfectly safe, and enter the hold of the Silver Legion. After that, you'll just need to climb to the top of the Skywalk and head across. You don't seem to be on the Skywalk yet. What's taking so long here? Okay. You're in a room. There's a switch, and it doesn't do anything. Alright. Well, I can tell you this. The Silver Legion have 4 points in their code of honor. They tend to do things in fours. I don't know why. It's just the way they are. So if you found one switch, then there are probably 3 more. Just look around. They've got to be somewhere. Stop here for a second. This hole is right above the water. After you activate the foci, you'll need a fast way back, and this is probably the best way. What? What are you whining about? Look, it's only a 100-foot drop. It's into water. Now stop being a baby. Finally, you get here. What took you so long? Maybe I should have brought your grandmother here. Maybe she would have moved with a little more sense of urgency. Anyways, what were we doing? Oh, right, yeah, the foci. Okay, so there are 3 foci that you need to reactivate, and you also still need to find that keystone. The entrances are... You know what? I have no idea where the entrances are. But I did notice that there are some tents down there, down that hill to your right. There are some ruins. So, you know, maybe if you look around a bit, you'll be able to find the entrance sooner or later. Good luck! Hey, would you look at that? You found it! Maybe not as fast as I would have liked, but hey, slow and steady and all that, yada yada, whatever. Alright, so you need to reactivate the foci, and if I'm not mistaken, all three foci should be connected somehow. After you reactivate the foci, look around the room. Mages are really terrible at hiding things, so it shouldn't be too difficult to find the path to the next foci. A teleportation portal. I should have known. Mages are some of the laziest people I've ever met. You know, I remember this one mage who kept telling me he was going to find a spell to make himself fit and athletic, and I thought, you know what? You don't need this spell. Rather than using all these portals teleporting here and there, why don't you just walk, or better yet, run from island to island? If he had walked a little bit more, then he wouldn't need to find a spell to make himself athletic, because he would have been getting exercise. Stop using the portals so much, but no! Portals here, portals there, and what? What? Oh, right, sorry. I got a little off track there. Okay, take the portal, and it should bring you to the other two foci. After you've activated all three, and you have the keystone, there should be the last portal that will bring you back to the surface. Well, I guess that last portal didn't quite work, but look on the bright side. You got to kill some zombies or skeletons or something or whatever. Now what you need to do is go back to the skywalk and jump down that hole that you found earlier. Yes, that hole. Yes, that one. Please stop. Please stop crying. This isn't helping. Look, just go to the skywalk. Jump down the hole. I promise you won't break anything. But even if you do, I'm sure it will be something that you don't really need. And after you've done that, you can head back over to the Great Wing Bridge. You put the keystone in place, try pressing the button again, correctly this time, and the bridge should work. And then you should cross. Now that I have fixed a second bridge, you can continue with your journey. If you are in need of any resupply, the house on your right or the cave directly in front of you should have plenty of weapons, armor, and food. When you're done playing around with all that, turn left and head toward the castle. There are two giant statues that you can't possibly miss. The entrance to the castle is in between them.
Foolish mortal, you will not be allowed to enter this castle.
That's him. The one that trapped me here. He sealed the gate. There's no way you're getting in. There must be a way. Wait. Wait, I've got it. The crypt. I bet he hasn't sealed the crypt. Okay, listen very carefully. Turn around and take a left at the statues. There's kind of an overhang in the mountains. Follow underneath that, and you will come to a long cavern. Go through that cavern, and it will take you to the crypt. If you remember what I told you before about how dangerous it can be up in the kingdom of the sky and you need to watch where you're stepping, well, that cavern would be a particularly good place to heed that advice. After you're done and you make it to the crypt, there is still one teeny tiny itty bitty little task that you need to do, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. I'll talk to you when you get through the crypt. You made it! I never had any doubts. Well, okay, maybe a few. But you made it, and that's the important thing. You remember that teeny tiny itty bitty task that I mentioned? Well, you see, the only thing that stands between you and getting inside the castle now is this little thing that those around the castle comically refer to as the Maze of Insanity. It's not really that bad, though. They only say that because everyone who ever went inside went insane and was never heard from again. But yeah, it's just rumors. What I can tell you is this. It's not an ordinary maze. You can't just keep going left and expect to find the end. If you do that, then you most certainly will go insane. You must find the path. The only one who knew the way has been gone for a long time. You will need to be very observant to find your way.
You think you are clever, mortal. Going through the crypt, you will not make it through the maze. I will see you plunge into madness first.
You made it through the maze, and you seem to be mostly sane, which is a plus. Now that you're finally inside the castle walls, you'll notice that there's a small village beneath you. The people of this village were not taken away, they were changed. They seem docile enough, but I wouldn't provoke them if I were you. However, what you can do is rummage through all the houses for any supplies you may need. After you have everything, head towards the front of the castle. The entrance to the tower is towards the main gate.
You are a fool.
You are very close to where I'm being held. Only a matter of time now. Unfortunately, in between you and I is a small army of the undead. I'm sure you won't have any trouble dealing with them, though. Please be quick. I'll be waiting.
No! You must not free him!
Do I look different than what you were expecting? I must say, I don't know what is more amazing. The fact that someone as slow and clumsy as you made it here, or that you were foolish enough to believe my ridiculous story this entire time. Although I do suppose you deserve a reward, and as your reward, I will spare your life. But for this world, oh, I have other plans for that. Your world will burn, and there is nothing that you or that old man will be able to do to stop me this time. Thank you again.
I tried to warn you, but you refused to listen, and now look what you have done. You have released the deceiver upon us, and now the whole world shall burn. The deceiver may still yet be defeated, but not here. He is far too powerful. Look behind you. I have opened a door for you. Pass through it, and I will tell you how you can undo what you have done.
Finally, that blasted spell is gone. You are truly a foolish mortal, and here I thought only dwarves could be that dumb. You do not know what you've done. You have released a being known as the Deceiver upon this world, and now it will burn. He took my voice and used it to charm you while making me sound like a monster. Such a simple spell, and you fell for it. He wanted any warnings I gave to sound as if I was trying to scare you away. All the while, he used my voice to whisper sweet nothings in your ear and tell you tales of woe, so you would rush headlong triumphantly to his rescue and our doom. Did you not stop to think for even a moment while you were tromping around the kingdom of the sky that perhaps, just perhaps, all the security and safeguards were not there to keep some sky prince in the castle, but to keep a great evil at bay? No, that never occurred to you. I suppose at least I can tell you about him. He is, as I said, the Deceiver. He may have told you other names, but it is false. No one knows his true name. He is the ruler of a parallel world, one of fire and flame, where all living creatures cower before him. He seeks to do that to our world, and because of you, he can. But despite your blundering, all is not lost. He still can be beaten, but not here. Here, he is far too powerful. You see, he cannot fully enter this world, only project himself into it. And while he is doing so, he is incredibly powerful. But that means in his realm, he is much weaker. That is where I am taking you. That is where you must go. To his realm. It is there you will find him. It is there you will confront him. And it is there you will undo what you have done. Your journey is far, far from over. Your trials have just begun. Congratulations, you have reached the end of the map, but not the end of the story. I hope you enjoyed playing Kingdom of the Sky as much as I enjoyed making it. Minecraft has changed tremendously since the time in Minecraft Beta when this map was first made. When I was originally creating this map quite a few years ago, the piston blocks had only just recently been added to the game, and food was still used to restore your health as the hunger bar didn't even exist yet. Now there are many new creatures, items, blocks, and more. Command blocks allow map makers to use code to do all kinds of interesting changes to the game, but when Kingdom of the Sky was first made, all of that had to be done with some very creative use of pistons and redstone. Lastly, I would like to thank Jagarbov for helping to bring this map onto the Minecraft marketplace and help breathe new life into the Kingdom of the Sky. If you'd like to play more amazing maps, then check out Jagarbov Productions on the marketplace. Thank you for playing.